Hey there guys, Minecraft version 1.16. It is a monumental occasion, guys. On Tuesday, the game updated itself to what many people are calling one of the most monumental updates in all of Minecraft history. Over here I have my buddy Ryland, who is just messing around, blowing stuff up. Say hello.
Hello.
He'll be off on his side of the screen, just blowing some stuff up, so that way you guys can keep entertained while I'm showing you guys all this. But without any further ado, let's begin. Starting off with commands. Now, the command blocks have been in the game, the console version of the game at least, ever since version 1. Either 15 or 14. And this is a regular command block. This is a chain command block, and I think this is like a free flow command block, but I could be wrong. Fill me in, guys, if you know. And this is a command block in a minecart, and there are two of those. And the commands that you can do are simple. Well, I don't like to use these because I don't know how to use them, but you can learn how to in a video linked right up here. Right up in the top right-hand corner of your screen. But right now, here's some commands that you can do. /give key546funny, or whatever your name is. Allow. Okay. Allow, which will then give you the allow block, where any block on top of this, you are allowed to break. But then, if you do the exact same thing, but instead of saying allow, you say deny, you are given the deny block, where you cannot break any block that's on top of this in survival. And then you also have the block, one of my favorites at least, /give key546funny border _ block. And go. And now you are given a border block. And what this does is quite simple. If you're in creative, and I feel like this will work really well if you are an adventure map maker, if you are a map maker, because what this will do is if they're in survival and or adventure mode, they cannot go past this wall. Sure, in creative mode you can just fly right over it, but if you were to be in like survival or adventure, you wouldn't be able to get through this in any way. All blocks, and yes, all blocks to the side, above, and yes, all blocks to the side and below are affected. It goes all the way down to bedrock and all the way out to the height limit. So what that means is you can put a bunch of these in your world if you're making like a map and you want your characters, the people playing it to be like confined to one space. You can just put a bunch of these down in bedrock and just build, and that way, and then just build up with your the building that you want, and then just make your map. Have you guys played the, and this is like, have you guys played the Wade the Nether expansion pack marketplace map? It's on the marketplace right now. It's completely free. Have you guys played it before? And this is basically what they use to stop you from going through. And the deny and allow blocks are what they basically use to keep you from doing, you know, the rest of your stuff. From breaking stuff. Now let me show you how this works. So I'm going to grab one of the easiest things to break. Dirt. And I'm going to put a few on this allow block, okay? And that same amount on this deny block. Okay? And now if we go into survival, watch this, guys. This is going to blow your minds. Go into survival, and you cannot break the block on the deny block. The block that's on the deny block is not breakable whatsoever. The deny block itself isn't even breakable. But I mean, in any case, why would it be? I mean, like, seriously. I'm sorry about this. You just interrupted the video, dude. Okay, cool. But now, on the allow blocks, watch this. It can be broken. So the deny block, like its namesake, so with the deny block, like its namesake, it will deny you to go away from the build. It will deny you from breaking. It will deny you breaking the build. And now the border blocks. Hold up, guys. I need to kill this guy. Spider, die. Thank you. And now, see, I cannot jump over these. And now if I break under them, like under them to where I can get through, see, I can't break the block under them. And that's because it goes all the way down to bedrock, as you can see from there. And the only way that you can get through is on the sides because the border isn't there. And now here, I can't jump over this because this has a border block there. And you can't break it. But now that you know that, guys, let's go back into creative. And now that you know that, guys, that was just a quick little feature that you can do with commands. But you can also give yourself the jigsaw block. And how do you do that? Simple. And I don't know how you use this, okay, guys? So if you guys can, like, fill me in and find out, you guys will get a shout out in the next video, I promise. But you can put in that exact code, that exact command. You can pause the video there if you want to copy that command, and then you get a jigsaw block. I have no idea what this does, so if you guys could fill me in, that would be great. Oh! I'm actually going to try this out, guys. After this whole video, though. But now, let's clear out my inventory. And, these are the brand new blocks that have been added to the game. You have this new block. I have no idea what this is called. Well, I'm going to start from the bottom and go from there. We have the target block, which I'll show you what this does. And I did not set up a specific area for the target block. Why didn't I do that? Self. Holy crap. Myself. Anyway. And then you grab a redstone lamp. In this situation, let's grab a crossbow, but you can also grab a bow, a trident, or snowballs. Really anything throwable. And then you take your target block, and then just lead your redstone into where you want it to go. Like right now, I want it to light up this redstone lamp, right, guys? Well, then you take your crossbow, and depending on where you hit it, it'll generate either a weaker or a stronger light level. So, say if I hit it up in this corner. Dang it. Okay, never mind. Okay, again, say if I hit it up in this corner right here. It does not give off any, does not generate any light.
You didn't even hit the target.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, if you hit the target, still doesn't generate anything. You have to be very precise, and sometimes it doesn't even work. But there you go. Look at that. It just lit up. Let's see that again. See that, guys? One more time. And one more. And one more. There you go. But yeah, that's basically what the new target block does. And then we have the brand new, what is this block called? This is the warped nether wart. And then right next to that we have the crimson hyphae. Is that what that is? Yeah. Crimson hyphae, and then the warped hyphae, and then the stripped crimson and warped hyphae. And then you have the shroom light right here. Right about here. Then you get the point. You have all these brand new blocks. This is your respawn anchor, where if you are in the nether, you can fill this up using, let me grab it. There it is. Using glowstone. Okay. And if you are in the nether and you fill it up and then hit it again with either an empty hand or something that isn't glowstone, unless it's charged all the way, where that is filled up all the way, you will set your respawn point. But if you're not in the nether, well, you're just going to have to find out later in the video. This is nether gold. You mine this and it gives you gold nuggets. This is ancient debris. You mine this and this gives you your start of your netherite. This is crying obsidian, a brand new version of obsidian, which helps you, which is one of the things that you need, including glowstone, to craft this baby, the respawn anchor. And now, if we go back in here and grab us a compass. Now this is another gold ore. I can't remember what it's called though, and these are the new warped and crimson planks. That's the block of netherite, I think. Yes, it is. And now the lodestone. What this does is, are you tired of your compass always pointing to your spawn? Well, what you can do is tap the lodestone once, and now you have another compass pointing to the lodestone. So it's pointing to wherever you put your lodestone, which I think that's really nice, and I'm definitely going to be using this in the future in my survival/creative playthrough. And you can rename this whatever you want. But anyway, guys, let's continue down. And now, look at the cow. He's trying to jump over the border block. Again, anything on either side of the borders is affected by the border blocks. Are affected by border blocks. Here, cow, I'll help you out. Go on. Okay, good boy. And now we have 3. Count that. Count it again. 3 brand new pressure plates, and also as well as 3 brand new buttons. A brand new stairs. These are the not here. Yes, there, right here. These are the blackstone, polished blackstone, and polished blackstone brick stairs. And over here we have the 2 brand new trapdoors, 2 brand new signs, warped and crimson. I actually like these way better than the old ones, the default ones. I'm probably going to use these in my survival/creative series also. A lot of this is going to be used in my survival/creative series. Sorry, everybody. Anyway. Then you have 2 brand new fences. Again, the warped and crimson. because they're the only wood, the polished brick, and regular black stone walls. And now the cool new thing with walls is, and this is with any wall, not just the brand new walls, is that one sec. Is with any wall, I'm serious about this, any wall, you can take it, and now they fixed this. Watch this. You put it all together, right? All together? Oh, break that. That won't work. All right. And then you put them on top of each other. Well, now look at that. It's completely smooth. Now, if you want to have some embeds now, what you have to do is you have to go to the back and embed it. So if you're one of those people who actually liked having the embedded walls, you have to go to the back and fix it up like that over again. So it's kind of hard to do, but it's kind of time consuming and kind of time consuming to do. But when you're all done with it, it gives you a really cool looking wall, definitely. But moving on, you had your brand new walls and stuff. And now I haven't tried this yet. Does this work? Yes, it does. Okay. And you can put walls on top of each other without them bulging like that again. Okay. But I feel like the only problem with this, and I could be wrong though, I don't know if they've patched it up yet, but this new build does not work with doors, if I'm not mistaken. So if you have a survival world and you want to build with this, sorry, but your door is just not going to fit in. So there, you're going to need to use normal blocks. Let me just make sure though. Oak door. Yeah, it does not connect. So it looks a little weird. But, yeah. It looks a little weird, but I think it adds a little bit of an aesthetic to your world. I know. It adds a little bit more of an aesthetic, holy crap, to your world. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I don't like this though. I think they should patch it up in 1.16.1 whenever that comes out. But over here, then we have the brand new doors, the warped and crimson. These are pretty cool. And now you have your brand new light sources, the soul lights. You have the soul torch, which I think this is pretty cool. You craft it how you would a normal torch, but you use soul soil instead of the wood. Same thing with this, with the soul campfire and the soul lantern. Again, all of these are crafted in their exact same crafting recipe, but replace the wood with soul soil. And this also shows us a really good way of integrating the brand new chain piece into the game. I just built a little makeshift lantern hanging from a chain here, but you can do whatever you want with it. I think this is pretty cool though, all the same. But anyway, then over here you have, but anyway, moving on. Then over here you have a brand new music disc called, and now here's the very first music disc that was ever added to the game, 13. Very ambient. Let's cut that off. Okay. Let's put that back. And then the next disc to be released was Cat. Back to Cat. This was one of my favorites for a long time, but now I have a new favorite. And this was the most recent one until... Don't kill them! Holy crap. Until the brand new one came out with the new 1.16 update. This one was entitled Wait. And this is what it sounded like. You get it. Alright. And I'll put that back, and the brand new sound in the game. Just added to the game in the 1.16 update. Pig step. Alright, I gotta cut this off. No! I destroyed my jukebox! Dang it! But yeah, you guys get the point. I could literally play that song for hours on end. You're not needed here. Anyway. Then you have this. This will come in handy in a minute. You'll see why I'm adding this here. Boom. There, okay. Okay, so. Here we get into the best part of the game, the new update, I think. You need to mine up 4 ancient debris, and these are very, very rare. The brand new rarest block in the game. Okay? And then you need to get 4 gold as well. And then, well, actually, you don't need to mine this up, because this will give you the block. You need to take it into a furnace and wait for it to smelt. And then you'll get your netherite scraps. And then you want to put the netherite scraps with the gold ingots in a crafting table like this. Exactly like this. And you will get 1 single netherite ingot. And I think that's kind of a ripoff and very, very rare, but very, very expensive, but who cares? And then you go into here. Take the netherite ingot. Go into the smithing table, I think is what this is. And then you move your netherite ingot up into the ingot section, and then you put your piece of armor in, and then you are given. And if you get a full set of it, you are given my new favorite armor in the game. The netherite armor. I mean, just look at this thing. Isn't it amazing? And here are the 5 brand new tools that you can make using the netherite. And then you also have 3 brand new books. Soul Speed 1 through 3. Now, what Soul Speed does is it makes you run faster on both Soul Sand and Soul Soil. And I'll demonstrate that in another video. Not in this one, but in another video. But you just add them to boots that you normally would. Just put them in the anvil. You put your book in there, and then you get it out with the upgrade. And no, it cannot be added in the enchantment table. And then you have a small feature that was added into the game. Podzol. One of the hardest blocks to gain because you have to go to a super something biome, but it's really hard to get to, and you have to pick it up with a silk touch. Something with silk touch on it. Silk touch. Pickaxe or shovel or something. Something or other. And then you need to holy crap, it's thundering. There's those guys, I don't know what they're called. The silk touch thing still exists, but needing to go to that biome does not exist anymore. Just grab some spruce saplings and some bone meal and grow a giant tree. Put 4 spruce saplings down and then grow them with bone meal, and there you go. All around the tree you get podzol. Now, it can only grow like this on grass or dirt blocks. So if I pull out sand and put it around the build of the tree, you're lagging the game. Sorry about that, guys. My cousin lagged the game. Anyway. No, dang it. Okay. So we're gonna go here. Did you actually just find that?
Yes.
You know it can't be blown up, right?
Yes, I'm testing that.
So say around here I put sand, right? Well, and then if you put the spruce saplings, the puzzle will not grow on the sand. So if you don't want puzzle, then you can build a border around where your tree is gonna go to stop the puzzle from coming out, from coming with the tree. Maybe out of planks. You can maybe do it out of planks, but I don't really know. I think that would look cool though. And now, a cool change that I like, definitely, or it's not really a change, it's an addition, really. That's thundering, holy crap, that scared me. You grab a loom, grab any color banner, really. Banner pattern. I'm gonna do lapis. And then right next to here, I'm literally just doing this like right now. Boom. The brand new banner pattern. The snout. You can find this in like piglin fortresses and stuff. This is really cool.